people know about this car, this is the car, the Mustang, of course, driven by Justin Pollock. Tell us about this car.
Well, Gabe, you probably know more about this car than I do.
This car.
All right. Yeah, this is a Roush Racing. This is an actual 25 model year. This is Justin's car that he raced last year. But specs are all the same. You know, as you can see, there's lots of carbon fiber on this car. It's a supercharged V8, Ford V8. Obviously, it's Roush. You know, Roush built that engine. But as you can see, the detail that we got into this is outstanding. The level of access that we got to the car to pull things open and get in and take photos of, you know, all the little details, it's all reflected in what we delivered in the game. And I'm really excited and proud of what the team has done with the modeling and the delivery of this car. You can see the difference in how close we got to get
And
to
speaking
those.
of access, here's another one all the way from Australia.
The Maloo. Yeah, this is Josh Robinson's ride. And, you know, just to go on a little tangent here, you know, this Maloo, you know, FD has a strict no trucks rule in, you know, to race. So he had to get he had to get special permission to use this because it's part truck, part car, right? So he had to get special permission to use this.
Oh, look at that.
The beautiful thing about this Maloo, as you can see, again, it's powered by a supercharged V8 motor. This thing is making over 1,000 horsepower, and you can just look at the detail that we put into the engine and the livery, and you know, as you get into the
Well, you forgot to put a steering wheel in here.
Oh,
I think
wait a
that's a
minute.
bug.
Oh.
Forgot that.
Oh,
Yeah, no
wait
way
a
to
minute.
hold up.
Oh, it's from Australia.
Right-hand drive, baby.
Okay, it's a right-hand drive. It's from Australia.
All right.
Yeah, so, you know, again, the detail, you know, when you get into the game, when you get this pack, stock V10 of the Dodge Viper V10, but it's twin turbocharged, so it's ridiculous. It's plus the engine is a work of art. You know, the way they have the turbos mounted on it.
Here, let's pop off the
Let's
pop
take
off
that
the bonnet
thing
and
off.
see what we got.
Oh, look at that.
So what you have here is, you know, flanking the engine right there is a massive turbos feeding that bad boy. That's
Wow.
why this guy's one of the more powerful cars in the series.
Wow.
You know, stock engine, you know, upgraded bits to handle, you know, the forced induction on this bad boy. But yeah, this is Dean Kearney's car, and you know,
And this is
again,
all
look at the detail.
It's all fuel in the back, right? I mean,
It's
those
all
big
fueled
fans.
in the back. If you
Yep.
look at this, those big fans are actually drawing air through the radiator. They mount the radiators on the rear of these cars because the front end gets a lot of action.
Sure.
So what I've learned was these cars can actually, after the drift, you know, after they do a run, the cars sit at idle while the judges put in their scores.
Okay.
And, you know, just about any other race car cannot sit there sitting still.
We've seen the Ute. We just were looking at the Viper. What do you think next, John?
Well, you want to take a look at the Z? Or sorry, not the Z. That's the it's another S15.
You know, design cues, or should I say functional cues, you know, rear-mounted radiator, big honking motor up front. You know, the unique one about this car is it's got a Vortex centrifugal supercharger mounted, not a twin screw or roots mounted.
Of course.
On the
I'm going to
intake
pretend I know
manifold.
what that means. That's good detail. More power. That's
Yes,
right.
that's what it is, baby.
Take a
Yeah.
look
So this
inside.
is an S15. If you look at this, you know,
Wait, is that a cooler? Is that where it keeps his Pepsi?
Yeah, that's
hey
just
man,
Coke.
you know, it's got to keep
keep
the
your
stuff
Rockstar
cool,
or
man. Got to
whatever
keep
in
the
there.
driver cool.
Okay.
You know, no, he doesn't
The
have
big
any time to
handbrake,
be
of
playing
course.
with
That's
that
that's a
stuff.
signature for these cars.
Oh, it is key to drifting.
Yep.
That and the, you know, the steering angle. And these guys, there's no time ever to relax during
all that
running
detail
this
back
thing.
there.
Yeah, so again, you can see
Sure.
what you see in the trunks is the fuel tank and the radiator.
Wait,
Box flares
look at
are
that.
wonderful.
Look at that mean.
Yeah, that is pretty
stance
mean
on there.
looking.
Oh, but when you stand up, you know, you got to clearance that supercharger, right?
Yeah.
What's he got under the hood?
Love the
Oh, it's
orange.
lovely.
It's worth
Hey,
pointing.
what is this? It's a V8 and it's supercharged.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
so what-
sacrilege, isn't it? But that's
Not
part of
really,
Formula
dog,
Drift,
you-
right? You know, they
Yeah.
get a big engine, they
You gotta
slap
make
it in the
that
car they
power,
want.
man. Got to make that smoke.
One of the things that's interesting is we were talking about this earlier, Gabe, but these cars, you know, you expect in performance race cars they have a single seat. Every car I've seen so far has had 2 seats in the front, and you said there's good reason for that.
Oh, yeah. Formula Drift is all about the fans. It is all about that engagement of the community. And anyone who's been to a Formula Drift event knows they set specific time aside to meet with the drivers,
Right.
and the drivers want to meet their fans.
That's
they
cool.
want to know what's happening.
You give 'em
So
ride-alongs.
this is about giving people rides.
love
Yeah,
it.
the drivers.
Okay.
Right. It's very.
It's like putting on shoes.
It
right?
would be very difficult for one driver to get into another driver's car and do what they can in their own car.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're very, very personal to the driver's tastes. So this here is Alec Honadale's Rain-X car. He's racing this one this year. And surprise, surprise, it's a
What?
supercharged V8. So
Nice.
these are big LS motors, you know, 6+ liters, intercooled. A lot of cases they're intercooled, supercharged, making, you know, between 700 and 1,000 horsepower.
Wow.
Again, another rear-mounted radiator. But as you can see, as you get in there, you can see all the details that we were able to, you know, to shoot and model into the cars. You know, all the stickers and all the screws
Drift
and
raff.
the wires and, you know, everything. It's great, right down to his wooden, you know,
Yeah.
shift knobs. And
It- all of the
Sweet.
I like how all of the handbrake are slightly different as well. They got a different
Yeah,
design
yeah.
and they look or feel different. I love that.
yeah, so beautiful car.
All right, and
The Rain X
I think-
240.
yeah.
Now, this is a great car because, yes, it's another S15, but the body kit, this is a Rocket Bunny Boss kit, and as you can tell, it gives it that muscle car look from the front end. It's so cool. It looks like, you know, a classic muscle car. Another unique feature of this guy is he's got the exterior mounted intercooler for his twin turbo setup. You know, his turbos.
And the wastegates
The
through the
wastegates
hood
actually vent through the hood.
to shoot flames,
shoot
which he
flames.
said
Oh.
that that's the whole reason he did that, so
That's
he
right.
could shoot flames from the hood.
Which makes this the car we
Yeah.
have to drive, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Should we take it for a spin?
Yeah, let's take
Let's
this
do
car.
it.
So yeah, extreme steering angle. Watch out! Extreme steering angle on these cars. Look at. I'll just park here for you, and you can see. Crank that all the way over there. Crank that one. How? What do you say that is, Gabe? Is that like 60 degrees? Yeah. Yeah. So these cars are really set up to drift, and you know that steering angle helps you keep catching that drift when you've gone to an extreme angle. I
Sure.
mean, you know, you could be 60 degrees and still straighten your car out.
Anyone who likes to drift their cars, you know, once you get into these, you will know immediately that there's something different and special about
That's drift zone, and then we'll go back to the railway in a different car. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a short drive up the road here.
So drift zones, if you don't know, this
It's
is
hard
where
to not drift.
yeah, that's right. In a car like this, you're always drifting.
Yeah.
But drift zones are special areas on the map, right, John?
Yep. Yeah. So first introduced, I think, in Horizon 2. I'm
think
trying to
you're right.
remember now.
Yep.
Drift zone is a place, you know, between 2 points where you can just get a good drift going and hold it. Now, as many of you know who've played Horizon 2 and Horizon 3, we did have a problem with drift zones, and that was that traffic ruined your whole day. Well, the good news is now while I'm in a drift zone, any car that's in the drift zone, except one of my friends who I've decided to convoy with, right, everyone will be ghosted. So if I end up encountering another traffic car in here, I'm not doing so well because I'm talking and
I
driving
know
at
what
the
that's
same
like,
time.
yeah.
Sorry, but yeah, there you go.
We're gonna have to trademark that for Forza Monthly. I'm talking.
I'm
driving
talking
at the
while
same
driving.
time.
Well,
Please
Johnny
forgive me.
Wanna can do it
Yes.
very well.
He has a lot of.
He's got a lot of practice in that. Now, if I actually, so here I go. If I can get enough speed, so these guys are ghosted, so they're not going to ruin my day if I drift through them. But as soon as I get out of the drift zone,
Now you
collision's
can make
back on
contact.
again.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
It's like you scripted it.
Yes,
It's
it was
amazing.
perfect way to demo that. All right, should we fire the light?
Good news is a lot of people are saying the BMW. So we got you, man. We got you. You want to see the BMW? You got it.
Yeah, let's get some cockpit.
Viper's next. A lot of votes for the Viper. So maybe we do the Viper next. I think we're going to do a little competition too at some point before this segment is
Oh,
over.
should we? Okay.
We're
Can't
gonna
just
do a
be me
drift-
all the time.
No, we're going to do a drift zone competition so you can get the best score.
See, right through that ghosted mini. Not a problem.
Not a problem. Possible for my production guys, if we get a little sound here, it would be awesome so we could hear the cars.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I can't hear my
We
car,
can't hear the
so I
cars
can't
here,
hear the
so-
wheels.
The only
I don't know-
excuse is your skill, John.
Yeah, the only sound is the whole time, right? All right, here we go. All right. Well, that didn't suck terribly.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't
All right.
bad.
All right, you want to give it a go?
I'll give it a go.
Okay, try not to press down on the left stick.
7 later this fall. If you
I hear it's free
that's
for
right.
some people.
It is free. You can pre-order Forza Horizon 4. We still have yet to get to Forza Motorsport 7. So if you're curious about the update for Forza Motorsport 7, trust us, that's on its way. We're taking some time with the Forza Horizon 4, the Formula Drift cars here.
Oh, I like
because
this Mustang. It drifts itself.
Look at the
Is
detail.
that how it goes? It drifts itself.
Drifts itself. I'm just suggesting.
People
where-
are freaking out over this exhaust.
well, is it? I can't really hear it, but I
Ford.
imagine it's nice and loud in Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or does he? Is it still the same car?
But Roush puts their own front and rear bumpers on their cars, so
That's cool. It's got a neat
yeah,
look.
it's not as recognizable.
Got no instruments. I guess he didn't need them. There you go.
Here
Oh,
in,
skill point earned.
Yes.
Well done.
All right.
All right, let me try this one. I want to try this one.
All right. Sorry, it's so sweaty and stuff.
Clammy.
It's all of our
You're in
sweat at
fourth
this
gear.
point.
Just keep
Okay.
it in third. You'll have a good time.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Oh, perfect. I love that little moment when it zips through into ghost mode.
Yeah, it's like the things that used to make you go, oh!
Yeah,
Now it's
exactly.
just like, yeah, I don't care.
I want to link this entire thing if I can. I get a lot of points, but
Well, you're getting some drift taps. Just don't hit anything solid.
oh, like
Wino Ken Block car. Well, last I checked, Ken Block was not an active Formula Drift driver. This is a Formula Drift car pack.
hey, that's better. 48 grand.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Well, thank you, John.
Yeah.